learn to cook?
No, I actually thought we'd go to the mall after the show.
You know it's way too hard to find a cab right now.
And they don't know anything about the city.
So you're going to order or what?
Yeah, but I don't have my phone. Hey, do you have your phone on you?
No buckets. I don't have my phone either.
Where's your phone?
In the green room.
You can use mine.
You brought a phone to the theater?
Yes.
At least did you have the sense to put it on silent?
Well, it's not like I'm in the audience.
We got some.
Hello.
It's 11 p.m.
So,
You are late.
you say this every time I come back, but you know what? I had to go to work, and working hours are long. We don't finish before 11.
It's not proper for a wife to come this late.
Well, it's not proper that you're not working.
Look, the neighbors keep staring at me.
Oh, you care about the neighbors, do you?
It's only right that they care about what's going around me.
And it's only right that I work. One of us has to.
It's only right that you give me some consideration.
Listen, working hours require strength and energy. As long as I have the strength, I'll keep on working.
Well, you go all day, you leave me here alone with this tasteless drink, and I have all sorts of ideas up to a level I don't understand. You do.
Yes. Well, you see, if you stay in this house, moving from one room to another, your thoughts are going to keep going round in circles and you'll become overcome by your obsessions.
Well, I am the one who's not working. And sitting here pushes me to obsess for your return.
When did I go out?
Morning.
Exactly. The morning is the key to the day.
But you come back late.
And my return is the day's end.
Listen, I'm only a husband who cares about his need.
Oh, and do we starve here? I'm successful.
Yes, you are successful, but not with me. I wish if you can just give me some interest, even a minimum. Am I wrong to ask that?
So tell me, how do I neglect you? Huh? Do you want me to put you in the bathtub and rub your back? Huh? Or massage you with essential oils? What do you want from me? Look, go to your mother. She's the one who'll tuck you in bed at night.
Now you're being hurtful.
You just can't take the truth.
This is true. It's way above the truth.
Yes. I know each time I open my mouth, you swallow nervously, like my words are a cacophony of the truth that you hide from.
What's cacophony?
No.
Be quiet.
You're just exploiting my sadness.
No! This is who I am, and I get angry when I come back from work after a long day's hard work, and it comes back to be interrogated by you like this. I mean, I paid for everything in this house. Tell me, what have you paid for here? Did you pay for this? Huh? Or this? Even the salary that gossip of a maid of ours, I pay it. What do you have to say? You have nothing to say.
You always bring it to my face like this, that I can work. My God, did I turn any job that was offered to me? I was working, and you saw yourself, they don't want me in the system. They want me to crawl to them every time I need.
Crawl!
You find this funny?
They wanted you to crawl. Listen, money is king. We need money. We need cash. When you have money, you can stare people down. I'm strong because I have money. You are weak because you have none.
Your strength comes from your femininity.
And my money.
Money comes and goes.
Money comes and goes. You always say these things. Money moves and walks. Don't chase after money. They're just words and they're not even facts. And they are so boring. As boring as traffic lights. How boring are they? Open and shut. Tick, tock. Tick, tock. Oh my gosh. When I'm in a traffic light, I can't bear it. I just want them to turn green. The clothes! These clothes are meant to cover me, not suffocate me. I just feel like I'm being strangled. I know that tight clothes are meant to hide any evidence of my balanced and not so balanced curves, but do they have to suffocate me? They just make me want to rebel. Oh. Sometimes I feel like they're just something thick and sticky, putting extra pressure on me. But really, they're just meant to function like fur. I wonder why I can't. Do you mind? I wonder why I can't bear to wear them at home anymore.
You wear them because you have to?
Oh, and here I am, getting rid of everything that's heavy. But you don't understand that, do you?
Understanding what?
Oh, honestly, you're so dumb. You need to be spoon-fed. Drip by drip. Drop by drop.
Drip, drop.
Drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop.
Is that drip?
Drop, drip, drop.
You know, here, there's an art for understanding.
Drop.
But I'm sure that if I looked inside, I'd see that you only think about yourself.
I only can say God forgive you.
Drop indeed. There's a clip here, it's very deep. Can you get it out for me?
Of course.
Hairdresser just dug it way too deep.
Show me where.
It's just here.
It is so deep.
It is. Take it easy! You're hurting me!
I told you many times not to go to this hairdresser.
What? What?
This hairdresser has a bad reputation.
Oh, reputation. What has her reputation got to do with me, huh? What has that got to do with me? I've told you several times, if someone wants to be bad, they'll be bad. Nothing you can do to stop it. Just like you. You can sit here in this house and do what you like. No one can stop you. Help with the clip, please.
Leave it to us.
It's not my real mom. You know what my favorite hair clips are? Alligator clips, snap clips, butterfly, banana, bobby. Oh wait, that's more of a pin. Hello Kitty?
The clip!
Okay.
Your hair has strange folds.
Yes, the hairdresser made some French twist.
The French.
Do you see how easily they did that? Not like you. City! City! Oh. City!
Yes, madam.
Make me dinner.
Okay, what would you like to have?
Anything. Actually, no, eggs. Fried eggs. What's that thing called?
No, I'm allergic.
Pancakes? I'll just make you the cheese with the honey and the custard.
That's fine. I just want something fatty.
Well, why don't you make it yourself then?
Because I can't cook.
Well, why don't you learn?
Ooh, I don't want to learn. What's with the sermons?
Listen, you two. It's not time for argument. It's
No.
time to make dinner.
At the end of the day, I am your maid, and a maid has no right to criticize her employer.
Of course, you don't have any right. In fact, you don't even have any right to breathe in the same air as your employer. You're like this table. Do you understand that? You're an object to me. Okay?
Yes,
Right now, go and make me dinner.
Well, should you care to join me, I'll be in the kitchen.
I told you she was one bold maid.
What did she say?
Sir, I have my limits. I will leave this place.
Leave! I'll get someone else.
Yeah, right. Well, I know you have no problems buying the world to serve you and glorify you. If you think it's so easy, go into the kitchen.
I don't know what to say.
Well, shut your mouth then.
Did you hear that?
She said she gonna leave and go back to her country. Is that what you said?
Yes, sir. I will leave you to starve and beg for your food.
I'll get someone else. It's not hard.
We can solve this.
If she leaves, we will starve. So you better do something.
Okay. City.
Sir, my decision has been
She's
made.
serious. She's serious. Shut the door.
Listen, City. If you leave, she can't cook. We will starve. We will die. Would you accept that?
Tell your wife to cook.
Shut the door. Don't let her out.
Let me go.
You're very reasonable.
If you know I'm reasonable, why do you make me mad? Let me go. These people do not deserve to
We need
live.
her to stay. Give her a raise.
I will not have my arm twisted.
Listen, you said it. If she goes, we gotta stop. Give her a raise. Tell her that.
Yes, Nana. Tell me you'll give me a raise and I'll stay.
Give her a raise!
Tell me you'll give me a raise.
Give her a raise.
And I'll stay.
Give her a raise!
You can whisper it if you'd like.
Give her a raise.
Stay, and I'll give you a raise.
Give her a raise!
Are you not following this conversation?
Anyway, I need to go down to the room now and have some rest. After a heavy day's work, I like to rest.
I would like to come with you.
I don't want anyone to bother me.
The next day.
One day later.
24 hours later? Who's that?
The director.
I brought dinner. I will tell you all about today. Today, I sat with the owner of the company, Saleh the head. He kept on staring at me. I knew he was up to something. And after a while, he asked me, was I married? I said, yes, I was. And then he said, even that had a solution. So then he told Ali Adol that he was going to give him the position of PR manager. And as he was telling us goodbye, he shook my hand and he squeezed it. What do you think that means?
Well, you explained it very well.
City!
Morning, madam.
No need to make dinner.
Okay.
City, come and have dinner with us.
She doesn't need to share our meal.
Oh, she is hungry. Aren't you hungry, City?
Yes, sir.
She can make her own dinner.
Poor thing. Who did you get this all dinner for?
I got this dinner for us because we are the masters of the house.
And she is part of the household.
She's part of the kitchen.
I insist on eating your food.
The nerve!
I insist.
Look at her.
Look at her.
Yes, I can see she is raging.
She could very well hit us.
I don't think so.
Well, why not?
She is my wife and I know her.
Well, I'm your maid, and here I am sitting with you, eating dinner at the table.
And you can stay.
In my place?
In your place.
No. I just think she's worried about coming between us, because, well, we appreciate each other.
You think so?
Well, you're the one who asked me to eat dinner.
This is the house, you idiot. I didn't ask you out.
I know. Look,
What?
look at her.
Can you leave her alone?
She's burning that.
Yes, she's fuming. Listen. She can do something. Maybe you don't notice it. She curses herself.
Well, she's pacing like what?
Yeah.
Has the whole world gone crazy? Am I the only one that gives a crap about the rules? Are you done?
With what?
Dinner. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I should have just eaten out. Left the two of you to starve. But I have a heart.
We also have a heart. Didn't you think?
Yes, sir. We have yellow hearts.
She thinks she can't hear us.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think she... Okay.
your wife's an idiot.
Hey! This is my wife you're talking about.
I'm sorry, sir.
What are you sorry for?
Well, for speaking badly about your wife.
Or for the sake of the dinner or what did you accept?
Is she really your wife?
She says she is.
She read the script.
She's your wife on paper.
No. She is my wife in reality. Otherwise, why are we here?
To make a family?
You got it.
Oh. I think I get it. You just live for the sake of living.
Everyone lives for the sake of living. She lives for herself, and I live for myself.
But shouldn't you be living for each other? Why do you hate each other?
Who said that?
Everything I see in front of me, and you want me to believe you two love each other? You know what you remind me of moving toys. You're entertaining, actually. You know what I'm reminded of when I see you there and you sitting with me? I'm reminded of roosters in constant conflict. I'll just continue to eat. With my sparkling white teeth.
Yes, I can see that. That white and that spot.
You know, I could devour you with my sparkling white teeth.
What are you doing?
Are you done?
Yes.
Yeah. Dinner. Here, come, eat.
Yes, ma'am, go ahead.
Did you leave anything for me?
Yes, ma'am, dinner delicious.
Your cookies usually tastier.
Oh, well, if I had the ingredients.
I have provided everything in the kitchen. You just like loitering.
Are you complaining?
Yes, I'm complaining. Because I provide everything in the house and my lousy husband doesn't work.
I have explained that alone. The dilemma is outside, nothing here. Come closer.
Why?
I want to tell you something. I want to whisper it in your ears.
Then come here.
I'm quite busy.
By God, you didn't even leave anything for me.
Well, you gave it to us and we ate it.
You could have left some for me.
It was your husband, he ate it all.
Devour the books.
Well, I found the food. I found the food. It's very delicious. You can't find the oil. It's hot and I couldn't resist it.
No resistance.
Well, you didn't even ask me how I got the food.
You bought it with your money?
Paid for it.
The blind restaurant owner across the street gave it to me for free.
A free meal?
How come?
How come?
Why did he do that? What's the occasion?
A man's interest in a woman.
He finds you interested.
Ah, interesting.
Go and ask him, he's across the street.
So, across the street, he offered you the food and you accepted.
It's not the first time. I've had many of such offers, but you just were never aware.
Never knew.
You have a nerve.
Oh, the truth hurts.
Hurts like hell.
Madam, this is shameful.
Shameful.
This man sitting in front of you is your husband.
Husband.
He has feelings.
Feelings.
This man has feelings. If he had feelings, he wouldn't have been able to tolerate what he just heard.
City, spit on the food. Spit on it
Why, sir?
so she can't eat.
There goes the food.
Is this how you are?
You mean that ugly restaurant owner?
Yes, him.
That disgusting man?
Indeed.
That despicable person? Where did you find him?
He was across the street. I was walking by and he offered me this delicious meal that you've just eaten.
And you accepted.
Did you want me to refuse it?
Of course, you refused. You tell them right there you're married.
He knows.
And since he knows, why did he offer you the food? I will smash him.
You. I just told you about one of many. Who are you going to kill? Everyone in the street? Everyone in the city? Okay, go ahead. Smash them all.
You're underestimating how lethal a jealous husband can be. And these people of yours, I will go to them one by one, and I will show them what a jealous husband do.
Sir, please sit down. Madam, if your husband goes out, the blind restaurant owner will be the death of him.
The blind restaurant owner is the closest thing that's going to bring him to his senses. I want him to go.
Now you're just adding fuel to the fire, madam.
Let him go and jump. He needs to know what life is about.
Sir, please sit down.
My honor is at stake.
Well, there are those that will avenge you.
And who are they?
The police.
I don't trust them. I will avenge myself.
Sir, please sit down. Madam, say something.
I will
if
bring
he
him
goes
back.
out, he will fall victim to this act.
I'll bring him back. Sit down.
I won't.
Look, there's no need to make a scene, okay? He's going to chop you into pieces as soon as he hears you coming, shouting. Okay, there's nothing you can do. So why don't you just sit down? Do what you normally do.
And what's that?
Nothing.
I have self-respect, you know.
I know. So if you want to go and flex your muscles to show your self-respect, go ahead.
Honor is one thing and revenge is another thing. And my honor urges me to seek revenge, but I won't go to them. What do you think?
Typical.
It wasn't my purpose in the first place to go to them. If I go to them, they will still do what they like to do.
Very sensible.
Sir, you're better than all of this. You're quite comfortable at home. If you go out and cause a disturbance, you'll lose dignity. Would you like that?
Of course not! I'm optimistic, and I will always be optimistic. As long as the outside world keeps itself away from me. It's all because of you. Who made you like this? Your parents?
Sir, please don't.
She's good for nothing wife.
Sir, my role here today is Reconciliation. Who to reprove and who to reconcile.
Will you reprove her? Filthy.
No, sir, don't call your wife names. She'll be the mother of your children.
I don't bear his children, even if he were capable.
Everybody calm. There you're calm. Madam, you're more reasonable.
I know.
Is that how your parents raised you?
Sir, enough.
Let me finish!
Sir, enough. I know you feel cheated.
Cheated.
Lied to.
Disrespected.
Cuckolded.
What they said.
She doesn't know.
No.
What? I know.
We don't know.
You are just like your parents.
I know.
In what way?
Well, you climbed up the ladder using your family's name. Your parents made you. They get you a job in that company. Without them, you would be nothing.
I know.
Rich parents.
This is the way people are categorized. Alright? It depends on their descent, it depends on their DNA, it depends on who they know. Right? If that's the case, the weak links on the chain, they're going to be the one that draw the limits between us. The differences between the good and the bad. Perhaps you watch in TV and you read in the paper that these weak links always around the alphas. They get the benefits of their glory and they live in their shade. Do you know how you are evaluated? It depends on your relatives. You're always linked to them. You're always considered the close circle. As for the bride like me, we have no channel to advance. We stagnate in bitterness. Your parents helped you. And you know what? They crawled. They crawled for that. We're just number. We don't matter to anyone.
I told you. Abuse my parents one more time and I will leave you. I'll sell this house and I'll leave you and that maid with nothing but poverty.
Do you see how mean she is? Do you see that now?
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
It's okay, sir. You're a symbol of everything that's good in the world.
City!
Yes, madam.
What do you think?
Very nice, madam.
They're international brands, I tell you. I bought them for me, my mum, and the neighbours.
Nothing for your husband?
What do you think? What do you think of this one?
Oh, that's nice, madam, especially for you.
Well, it's for my sister. You met her. She's in high school, and when she came, you made her something. What was that thing you made her?
The Almontina with the milk sweets, like drip honey and the mashed pieces.
That's right. She loves them. She always mentions them every time she comes.
Well, madam, your sister has a great choice. Sweets are my specialty. I'll make her some right away.
That would be wonderful. Actually, why don't you make me some tomorrow? I'm having important guests.
Your relatives, madam?
No. Abdul Khalek, the owner of the company, is coming tomorrow with the PR manager. Did you hear that? Don't pretend to be deaf. Abdul Khalek the Hairy, the owner of the company, is coming here with the PR manager.
They're both coming, madam?
Yes, they are. And I actually want to be alone in the house when they come, okay? I want you out. Take him out for a walk.
Madam, we just solved a problem and now you're creating a new one?
Listen, I am free to do what I like. This is my home, my house. I don't want anyone here when they come. Do you understand? I'm the boss.
Yes, madam, but it's unacceptable.
Of course it's acceptable.
He will die, have mercy.
He didn't have mercy on me.
Doesn't matter, he's left now.
Let's forget about him. I told you, I'm having important guests. Let's focus on that.
Right, how long will they be staying?
1 night.
The whole night?
Yes, is there a problem?
Oh, No, madam, doesn't matter to me if it's a whole night or just a little while. The important thing is they're coming to visit you.
Exactly. And I want everything to be perfect. Now, what does a guest want?
Oh, hair clips.
Chocolates.
Cats.
Presents. Turkish coffee.
He wants to be well received.
Yes, to be received properly.
Exactly. City, if someone you're fond of asks you if they can caress you, do you refuse?
Well, you should.
Of course not.
You're so smart, City. You really shouldn't be here.
You're telling me.
You're such an obedient maid, aren't you?
Yes, madam.
You're like a little cat.
A domesticated cat, madam?
Oh dear. Stop! You're gonna scratch my leg.
Oh, madam, you can never do that. Besides, you're the guilty one. I mean, for marrying this man?
What do you mean?
I mean, you're a mature lady.
What?
What I mean is, he's somebody that goes for quantity.
What?
No, and you go for quality. You two don't have anything in common, right?
No, you're right. He really has no place next to me.
That's what I thought.
In fact, I really was careless.
By marrying him.
No, by even thinking that he's a man.
Ouch! Madam. Well, I think he deserves some attention.
What?
Well, I'm just saying.
Listen, husbands are part of a long journey. He's just my first stop.
Oh, well, I just fear you're going to get rid of him once you're done with him.
That's only normal.
You're thinking about it?
Do you think I'm an idiot like you?
No. Madam, I'm just saying, I think he
Look,
does.
it's okay. Life has a special mix that he doesn't understand.
Well, how?
How? Now you ask me the $1 million question and I have to answer. How?
Well, you're a smart lady,
I am.
so tell me.
I will. Life is about money.
Of course, madam.
Life is money. You hear me say that all the time.
Yes.
Money can be made. Right?
Yes.
Now, money is also a substance that many women rely on. And I'm one of them.
Of course, madam.
So you see me making money and spending it all the time.
Well, I've seen you.
It's what drives me to do what I do.
For the money.
And for myself. The two go together. Like a formula that remains unchanged. My guests are really important to me. It's important that I receive them.
Okay.
So, tell me, City, what brought you here? It was the money, wasn't it?
Yes, madam, it was the money.
Okay. So I have something I want to ask you, and I want you to think about it carefully.
Okay.
When you take him out tomorrow, when you take him out for a walk, it has to be at night, because that's when the guests are. The owner of the company, Abdul Khalid the Hairy, is coming. Do you understand?
Yes, madam.
He's going to come with a door. The door's the PR manager. You'll recognize him because he's always fiddling with his keys.
His keys?
Yeah, but don't worry about him. The owner of the company has the money. Right. I want you to wear your best attire. I need you to go out with him as though you're going out with a stranger.
Madam, he's not a stranger.
I just need you to take him out and distract him with your elegance.
No.
I need you to take him out to a public place. And I want you to look at him with those devilish eyes of yours. Like you're about to devour him.
Won't you be jealous?
Jealous of you two! Why would I be jealous? I know there's nothing between the two of you.
You're right, there's nothing between us.
Do you behave differently with him when I'm not around?
No, he doesn't have such tendencies.
I know, which is why I'm trying to trick him. If you can call this a trick.
So, you want me... How far do you want it to go?
I wanted it to go to the very end.
Madam, he has feelings.
Oh, and you think I don't have feelings? I have feelings. I carry them in my head and my heart. You see, he just carries his in his heart.
No, I feel it'll be used as a tool used to manipulate somebody else.
I don't want to hear such talk. All you need to do is to take that moron I call my husband out for a walk. You need to be dressed to the nines, all cute and seductive. Get it?
No, I'm just a maid.
I know that. Would you like me to get another woman?
No. I'll do it.
Okay. And if you do it, I'll give you a raise.
Oh. Okay, well then I'll definitely do it.
I do without the raise.
See how money changes people.
Oh, madam, you're embarrassing me. You're making it seem as if I'm doing it for the money and not the work.
Well, it's all about selling to the highest bidder.
Okay. So you want me to get next to him?
I want you to get close to him, like two passionate lovers. Not like any two lovers, passionate lovers. You're going to be like an apple that has fallen from a tree. And you're not to be rigid, okay? I want you to relax, okay?
Okay. Well, I guess I promised myself and you. But wouldn't it be easier to just have him go find the blind restaurant owner, they'll get into a fight, and then you'll be done with him?
No, because then everyone will say that he went to see the blind restaurant owner and I was the one that provoked him.
Well, this way, I will be held as an accomplice.
How?
Well, if I go out with him and do what he said and do what you say, I will have contributed to his downfall.
No, in this situation, he's the one that wooed you. Get it? He's the guilty one.
No.
He pushed you to vice. He lured you to him.
Why don't you just have this happen at home?
Oh, then who would see this lovely scene?
Well, you could scream, and the neighbors would hear your screams, and they would come to the house, and you would be caught red-handed.
And then I would still be the protagonist because I was the one that caught him. I found him above you. It's an ambush that can't happen.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Yes. Why am I right?
Well, I think it has to happen outside of the home. But, madam, I want you to know I have a guilty conscience, and in both cases, I'll be held liable by law.
No. You won't be. How does the law apply? You'll be out in the streets. What?
You're conniving.
Listen. In the streets, a public place, he's going to be shocked to be found guilty of this crime. I'll be walking by. I'll see my husband with a woman no one knows. And then I'll gather people, the police and the security forces, and he's caught and accused of harassment in a public place.
Well, you could just say he's with a girlfriend.
Are you his girlfriend?
No.
No, you don't know him. Listen, if you're asked, do you know this man? You say,
Yes!
You say, no, he's harassing me. Listen carefully because you might be accused of soliciting.
No. I'll be tricking him.
Exactly.
And he would have been lured to me because of my elegance. I get it now.
You get it.
It's clear.
Good. Now, as soon as he comes close to you, I want you to scream! I will scream, look at this awful man! I found him with a woman! And then you deny knowing him, there'll be a commotion, and then he's caught, and that's it. I really need to get rid of this man. He's been a burden. And now I have this new job in the company. Do you want me to lose it?
No, No, madam. Madam, you're sacrificing so much. Will I be next?
No! I never forget a favor.
Well, you're forgetting about the person that lives with you. Why wouldn't you forget about me?
Why do you keep bringing up this man? You're different. I'm going to shower you with money.
Oh, well, I do like money.
And this man will be replaced by another.
Oh, my God.
A man will come that I will choose.
I'll go cut the hair.
No. I'm going to get rid of him as soon as I'm done with him.
Abdul, the PR manager.
Oh, no. He's immoral. Walks around flinging his keys like he's the king of the castle with his trousers hanging down his waist. No. I don't like such men. I like strong men that are capable of walking along the corridors.
Do you know what I like, madam?
Oh, more money than you can carry.
Yes. Oh, madam, I'll do anything you want. If you tell me you want me to bow, I'll bow. If you want me to pay heed to your every whim, I will, because money is the victor here, not us. Hail to the money!
Hail to the money!
Hail to whoever invented it!
Hail to the money!
And hail to whoever made it part of people's survival!
Hail to the money! I'm going to need to rearrange the room because I want anyone that comes here to just fall in love with me. I am on my way to becoming my own boss. Hey, don't forget to make the milk sweets with honey! I am a woman whose star shines bright.
Who? You. Have you seen my wife?
She was wearing red shoes, high-heeled ones?
No, she hasn't changed it yesterday. She's wearing some sort of white dress with different colors like a flag of some country.
Is that her in front of me?
How do you know?
I could tell that she is your wife.
And I can tell you have a strong sense, my friend. It is you.
Well, from the way you're calling, I can tell you're in trouble.
Save me.
Listen, I was just passing by and, you look like you've lost something or something.
Yeah.
You look lost.
I am lost.
So the person you're looking for is here in the mall.
Have you seen her?
Go find her.
Have you seen her?
Go back to where you came from.
I was home.
Then go wait for her there.
I waited. She didn't.
Wait for her.
She didn't come back. Hey, you.
It's not me, it's you.
You're the one walking and responding. I'm the one standing, so it's you.
Are you an idiot? How can you say this to me? You curse yourself and slander me?
I wasn't cursing. And you know, if I was cursing, it would be at your face.
I doubt you have all your senses.
I'm completely fine. You want to check?
Do you want me to crack it open?
Go ahead.
Hey! Your wife left. I think she's with Uncle Khaled there.
And you know Abdul Khalid?
Yes, I do. Hold on. These things take time. He's gonna come in a second.
I am Abdul Khalid Taheri, owner of the company.
And where is my wife?
Left her inside shopping. Haha.
And why did you leave her?
She'll come when she's done buying everything in the mall.
Go on, get her.
No, she'll meet me outside when she's done.
I said go and get her! This is useless. Okay. I need an advice. You know that I found Abdul Khalid Taheri?
You found him? Where did you find him? He's very difficult to find.
He was just here. He's here to meet my wife. And my wife refers him to me.
I have a piece of advice for you and remember it well.
And what's that?
When you sleep, close all windows.
What the hell that means?
So, do you have an answer
To what?
to why you are here?
What puzzles me that my wife here by herself.
So it's puzzling you that she has no one with her?
Well, what puzzles me that he is here to meet her.
Yeah, maybe she's waiting for him to come.
Yes, she's waiting for him.
Exactly.
But you do realize that Abdul Khalik Daheri hasn't shown up, right? He's left her there, all alone.
Yeah, like he get to decide whether he meet her or leave her.
Well, she's quite a sight.
Yeah. Only common people fall in love with her.
And how did she attract you?
Well, you know what people say, tree that bears fruit, and my wife is frigid. Nothing moves her. The way we live is like tourists. We take pictures of everything we see.
So you know.
Yeah, I know.
Are you jealous
Of whom?
of Abdul Khalik Daheri?
And where is he?
God, he doesn't feel anything.
How is he not jealous?
No, he's just saying that.
Are you not angry?
You know, my wife is here. I'm going to get her. Thank you.
Stop.
Why?
We decide when you go and join your wife.
You know, that sounds ridiculous. Because my wife is here, and I'm her husband, and I'm going to get her. What's the point of stopping me?
You will see.
Go on.
What?
Go on. Go to the wife.
What do you want me to do?
Listen, you are Abdul Khalik Daheri, okay? Owner of the company. Go to stand next to the wife so we can see if the husband gets jealous.
You're an idiot.
Just do as you're told.
Do you want me to go?
Nope, it has to be him.
Hey, what are you trying to do?
You will see.
Where?
To the point.
What do I do with it?
Stand by her.
Now, what he's going to do with her?
You're just gonna stand by her, didn't you hear?
But I'm her husband.
We know. By God, we know.
Can you just tell me what you're intending to do?
Listen, standing isn't hugging. Just wait.
Wait for what?
You will see.
See what?
You will find out.
Find out what? I don't have time for this. You're trying to scare me. And clearly what you're doing is devoid of any soul. This is the doing of someone who wants to see others suffering.
Okay, listen. You're making a big deal out of this. It's like taking a scalpel to a wound. You feel it like the sting of a needle. What we're trying to do here is to see how jealous you'll get because you two are always fighting.
Listen, fighting is normal. The differences between a husband and a wife is normal. This is marriage life. But what you're doing is breaking the rules. And it becomes about honor. And I swear, I will wipe the floors with you.
Is this not the woman who invited Abdul Khalik Daheri and Abdul to your own house?
Yes, so?
She has no respect for you as her husband.
Wasn't she the one who preferred them to you?
Yeah. She invited them and asked me to leave the house.
So she brought other men over and told you to leave your own house? Do you think that's fair?
Well, a woman kicks her husband out of the house and sometimes throw her sliver at me. Of course not. Doesn't make any sense.
I wouldn't accept it. Would you?
No, I wouldn't accept it.
Well, so let us take care of it. She's the one who doesn't stop talking about the close relationship she has with her boss, Abdul Khalik Daheri.
But I'm confused!
You need to break this cycle, okay? If we weren't here, what would you do? you would just sit here, be sad, and just curse.
What's happening to you is unbearable.
You're a victim of injustice.
Yes, it's true.
You are not a victim.
You just can't speak up.
Okay, that's true.
Well, I think it's not injustice, it's continuous failure.
So you're someone who's not in sync with your thoughts?
It is concerning,
No need to be concerned.
but I'm still confused.
It's possible to validate how others feel.
Okay, can you walk me through your planning?
Okay, listen. Just be patient, okay? He is going to go to your wife, and then we will see what will happen, okay? Go on!
Would I go now?
Yes!
Go on, hurry!
Walk over to her.
Get closer to the wife. Closer! What are you doing? Get closer!
What's this and who's this man?
Nobody.
He's a
Hey! Hey! This is not Abdul Khalid Bahari. Can this be possibly Abdul Khalid Bahari?
It's him.
Guys, he's starting to get angry.
Exactly, that's the point. We want him to feel the fire of jealousy inside him. Look at his eyes, they're getting wider.
Yeah, he's angry.
His eyes are getting larger.
Oh, this caused by jealousy.
Hey, check his pulse.
His heart is beating fast.
We found the truth.
Now, this lowlife, you want him to stand next to my wife?
Abdul Khalid Bahari is always with your wife.
Wait,
What is it?
where's Adu, the PR manager?
No need for him. He won't make anyone jealous.
No, on the contrary, he takes orders from Abdul Khalid Bahari.
But he's soft.
No, that doesn't matter. See, a soft person in such a situation can't become a great director and stage it well.
Wait a bit until Adu reaches you.
But wait, who's Adu?
The PR manager.
Oh, hey. I have to wait for Abdul now? Don't tell me you're doing all this for him, okay? He should have figured this out a long time ago. Now I have to go stand next to her and seduce her? You nuts? Why?
We're wasting our time checking the pulse.
Just go back to where you came from. Abdul will come in a minute. Go back.
Go on.
You're Adu. Go. Go, Adu. Go. You're Adu. Go to your wife. Don't forget to imitate Adu's walk.
I don't know how Adu walks.
See, watch. This is how Adu walks.
Alright.
Be sure to walk like him.
Got it.
That is not how Abdul walks. This is how Abdul walks.
Yes. Have you even seen him?
Like you have you seriously.
Yes. Let me show you how Adu walks. This is how he walks.
Oh,
Oh, that is getting worse.
you're lying.
That's not how.
I think.
Well,
Oh, see, this is you did not see the eyes. Did you not see them?
Nothing about
Like
Adu.
you.
I think I got it. I think I got it. Chill.
Kind of need to look at it a little more. There's something that you're doing wrong. Okay, ankle pointed this way.
Okay.
Knees point to the other.
That's physically impossible.
No, you can't.
And don't forget.
Yes.
standing next to his wife.
Here we are, standing next to his wife.
Now, what are these two clowns doing this to my wife?
They want something from your wife.
Like what?
What any man standing next to any woman wants.
Did you not recognize them?
Whom? Abdul Khalik the Hairy.
The owner of the company where your wife works.
A duel.
The moral PR manager of the company where your wife works.
Yes, that's your fate.
Yo, what else do we do besides stand next to her?
Hug her.
I will show them what I will do.
Ooh, what will you do?
I will kill them.
Look at him, he's lost it. You could even have a fever.
You learn from apart.
Check his pulse.
I bet it's rubbing.
I will taste them.
Abdul Khalik the Hairy and Abdul are always right. You have to take your revenge.
I will take my revenge
You have to go to her.
at full speed. You will see.
Now you're stronger.
Stronger.
And more determined.
Determined. Show them. Kill them.
He's drooling.
What are you gonna do now?
Where's your power? Where's your position? Where's...
Who is this man?
He's your husband, madam.
Why is he choking him?
I am not Abdul Khalik the Hairy.
You're Abdul Khalik the Hairy.
You are Abdul Khalik the Hairy.
I
You are Abdul Khalik the Hairy. John, I'm Abdul Khalik the Hairy. Hey, you told me I'm Abdul Khalik. I'm not. I'm on you.
You're Abdul Khalik the Hairy and you are Abdul. Why have you changed positions? Just because he attacked you? Come on!
He got his arm against my throat. I can't breathe. Can you see? Oh. You are Abdul Khalik the Hairy.
What do we do now?
I think we should go back to our original guests.
So what are we here for? To watch?
Listen, that woman can't stand her husband. She hates him. Okay? In spite of all that, you insisted that we explore the husband's feelings. Of course, he's got feelings. He's a human. And a husband. Listen, if this was done to me, I'd want to kill him. Hey! What's wrong with you?
Look at my hair! He was trying to kill me!
Whoa. No, he has feelings.
We're just measuring them.
Listen, is it possible that feelings can change from one person to another? He's a man. But where's the merit if he doesn't accept this humiliation? I swear, I'm with you when it comes to measuring his feelings. I don't think there's any need for her to stay.
I think we should leave the husband alone, and the wife too, I think we should be considerate in our inquiry.
Remain in your spots.
Who put you in charge?
Yeah, who made you king?
Don't you mean queen?
Listen, I just want us to know the husband like we know ourselves.
What's the point of all that?
We will stay until the husband is finished.
And the wife?
Till she's finished too.
I will remain here next to my wife.
Leave me alone. I came here to be by myself, and you won't follow me.
Please remain standing. We are staging everything.
I'm bored standing here.
Just give us time.
You will go, but let us see to our work.
It's cooking inside him. Soon it will go in his head.
Look
And
at
then
his,
he will lose it. And then he will charge like a bull.
look at his eyes. He's gone beyond anything he's experienced before.
Now, go choke her.
What about him?
You brought never choke her. Not the night with her.
Yeah, never Khaled and Nadu. She gave in to them.
Yeah, I see her around. She has no shame. She goes with him in public, she goes with him in private. I would cut in pieces where she stands.
No, release him.
No! He's enraged! How can you his level of jealousy?
You can see it.
This, let me hear her barge.
You want to avenge yourself!
Yes, my honor has been violated.
Avenge your honor! Release him!
I want to get it over with. At the end of the day, I am responsible.
Get to your wife! She's the guilty one!
I know! I will!
Come on! We need to do something else!
No, we're talking about unchecked aggression, dude.
All I wanted to be home with my wife. We're done here.
I have no time for these games. Stay here. No time. You seem to enjoy following their instructions.
Yes, I want to see how this thing ends.
So do I. Where is that girl? City!
City.
City!
City.
Go to your master.
Over there?
Yes! I have no time for this.
Stay next to him.
Here I am.
Hey, look. Look over there. It's your husband. Standing with City. They're together.
I see
All
it.
alone.
I see it. Look closer. Yes. Who do you see?
Him. Be more specific, who?
My husband.
Is he alone?
No, he's with a beautiful girl. What? Do you expect me to be jealous? Listen, I feel nothing for the man. Okay? Even if I were jealous, my heart doesn't beat for him anymore. It's as if he weren't there. Indeed, nothing moves in this woman.
She hates him.
How is this possible?
Blood's not even accelerated in her veins. She's not angry. She must be telling the truth.
Let me provoke her some more.
She tells you she doesn't feel anything. What do you want from her?
Don't rush me. This is a woman who is capable of telling the truth.
I swear I've already told you. That man there is my husband. He's sitting with City. I know her. I leave them home alone behind closed doors all the time. I am not jealous. The man has been a burden to me for years. I've been trying to get rid of him. Thanks to you, I found a way. Do I scare you? If a man is the way he is, and a woman cannot bear to be with him, can she still be with him?
Can you?
Yes, I can. Because I'm an engine, I'm a machine, capable of coming back to a place where I love myself. Do you accept that?
We're
Still
still waiting.
waiting.
Enjoy your wait.
She didn't come. She hasn't attacked us.
Maybe she's getting ready.
But have you seen how I attacked them?
Yes, sir. It looked like you were going to kill Abdul Khalid and Adul. And Madam, too.
But these two dogs got away.
Yes, sir. You were so strong. strong. Well, lethal almost.
But I'm not an animal.
God forbid.
Have you seen how I charge to them?
Yes, so strong, sir, like a stallion.
Yeah.
You were on the road.
Yeah.
Imagine, sir. Everybody was afraid of you.
They haven't seen anybody avenging their honor before. They think I'm naive, someone can be manipulated. But I showed them strength.
It's like you became somebody else. Nobody I knew from home.
You little trollop. What do you mean?
No, I didn't mean that. I just meant here you were a man.
And at home?
Well, frankly, here I admired you.
You better do that.
I don't see a look like the Harry and the duel.
Yeah. It's strange. I don't see them either.
It's like they just left.
Look closer.
No one.
Not at all.
It's like they just left us here.
We haven't even noticed them leaving.
As if they were a breeze.
Let's wait a little longer.
Okay, let's sit a little longer. Sir, look!
What?
Up the car, the Harry and the duel returned!
Yes, it's them. It seems that they're still shopping.
Yeah.
Well, let them be. They are afraid.
Sir, you should go up to Abdul Khalik the Harry and tell him. Tell him you need a lifeline. Tell him your story.
I am living very well. I don't need to do that.
Well, Abdul Khalik the Harry will eliminate all barriers. Enough with the poverty, sir.
I'm not a beggar.
Well, Madam talked to him and he gave her what she asked for.
Well, that's her business.
Well, and this is your chance. Don't let it go, sir. Go talk to Abdul Khalik the Harry.
Sidi, if you're so keen about talking to him, why don't you go yourself?
I will. And I will tell him about your problems.
Whatever.
Sir? Hi, sir.
Yes?
You're here and, well, we were waiting over there.
What do you want?
Sir, I know you're noble.
What do you want?
My master over there,
What about him?
well, he just lives for the sake of living, and he thinks everything comes to him by coincidence, and I want to show him that people make arrangements. I'm here to show him that people make arrangements.
Well, of course arrangements come from others, not from him. Your master lives as his nature dictates.
Yes, he does.
You have to convince him that others make arrangements, and that happiness comes from others, not from him. You know, it's the first time I've met anyone try to achieve their dreams all by themselves. No, but from now on, your master must lend his hand to those who give to him. You should advise him as such.
Well, I did.
Well, then what do you want from me?
Your compassion.
You'll have it immediately. See what she needs, then appoint that man at the company on a special grade.
Sir, that's the grade of my brother-in-law.
Just create another special grade position.
Yes, sir.
Now go to that man and tell him he's been appointed. Take down his details.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Sir. Sir, we did it. Sir, we did it. Did I not tell you? Come out with me today and something special would happen. Luck has rained down, sir. It's like I gave you life. I gave you life itself. Oh, madam will be so pleased. Nobody has ever left Abdul Khalik the Hairy, and no one has left him upset. Oh, sir, we must go back home, and we must tell madam. She will be thrilled. Enough with the poverty. Oh, smile, sir. Let's go. Smile, sir. Be happy. Sir, please be happy.
I'm now with my love, who has the right to live the same life.
Well, the night is young. Sir got you back.
latest fashion from the Paris, Milan, Italy. Ooh, the silk, sir, pure silk, so pretty. She is so
Yeah.
I love them. Yes, you want them? I have special price for all of them.
She deserves all of them.
Yes, very good, very good. Cash or credit? Cash or credit?
Cash or credit?
Cash or credit? Cash or credit? Cash or credit?
We have credit.
Good choice, sir.
Hello, welcome, salutations. I have a wide array of bags for you made from the finest dead animals. I got rock skin, guinea pigs, tarantulas, rabbits, meat whatever those are, all for a special price.
Rabbit skin?
Oh yeah, Dutch dwarf.
All right, let's have them all.
Oh, excellent, excellent. You have such class. Would that be cash or credit? Cash or credit?
Cash or credit? Cash or credit? Cash or credit? Cash or credit?
Credit.
Pleasure doing business with you, sir.
Thank you.
Perfumes. For you, madame, for you, we say, come today. I have little special varieties. Would you like it, merci, very good.
We will have them.
Both of them?
Yes.
Oh, good to show. So that would be cash or credit? Cash or credit?
Cash or credit?
Cash or credit? Cash or credit? Cash or credit?
Credit.
Very, very good.
Thank you.
Hi, sir. I have a lovely variety of shoes for the missus. Would you like one? I have them in your size. I can give you a special price.
You know, honey, you don't have enough shoes. Let's have them all.
And will that be cash or credit? Cash or credit? Cash or credit?
Cash or credit? Cash or credit? Cash or credit?
Credit.
Here you go, sir.
How are you, ma'am, sir? How are you? I have very nice diamond.
I want diamond.
This is your chance, sir.
Yeah, I always wanted to buy her diamond.
I give you a special price.
Give it to me.
Cash or credit? Cash or credit?
Cash or credit?
Cash or credit?
Cash or credit? Cash or credit?
Credit. Wow. Just want to have everything in this place.
Oh, you've developed an appetite for shopping now, have you?
Yes, I want to get everything, leaving nothing for others.
Really?
Yeah, really.
You need so much.
I just feel a little tired.
You're tired? I'm holding all the bags.
Rest.
Honey, I'm thirsty.
Thirsty?
Yes, sir.
I want to drink something.
Sir, I have something that will suit your intelligence. I have a bottle of water that's collected from the highest clouds by a probe, and I think it'll suit you very well.
Let me have that.
Here you go, sir.
You mind open it for me? Thank you. That's so good, honey. But let's continue shopping. Because I want to possess everything.
Oh, there's Abdul Khalik the hairy. Abdul Khalik, this is Murad, my husband.
Hello.
I'm lonely. I'd like a woman to accompany me.
I'll be happy to. City, take the shopping home.
Yes, madam? Yes, sir.
Are you tired?
Yes, sir, these bags are heavy.
What do they contain?
Well, sir, they concern you and me and all the items wishing to stay.
Wanting to stay? What do you think the possibility of how this thing end? On a scale.
On a scale, I think you have the audacity to overcome her.
Kill her?
No, sir. You and I are just one part of the experiment.
I feel the place is moving.
Me too.
I feel the air is stuffed.
Me too. This is no place for us.
The place is turning me sour.
Well, it's turning us all. I'm turning.
I feel it's empty from inside. With every tremor we sink deeper.
It has the unnatural power to overtake us. The only thing we can do is hold our breath.
Hold my hand.
I'm outside of the circle. I don't exist.
I don't exist either.
We are annihilated.
You too?
Me too.
Especially theatre that is written by our very own Abu Dhabi Shakespeare. Saleh Karama Al Ameri. So what's going to happen now is we've got some students here from NYU AD, yeah, hey, and they're going to have a Q&A session with Saleh and with the cast and everything. Have a seat. I'm going to open the doors, so you're most welcome to leave or you can stay. Choice is up to you. So thank you once again for supporting. So you can start asking questions.
Happy for this night. I'm very happy, and I am Zakaia is very honest to put all my script, no through anything. I am very happy and very glad. And same Arabic. That's what I asked. So I discussion about the play, and Majid will try to help me because something specific word for how the writing for you for academic things better than you will see my hand up hang. Okay. أنا مهم هذا أشياء أكاديمية. Any question I am here.
So yeah, if you have any question, please ask, and I will try to make the picture clearer.
Clear, something clear, yes. Academic.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm just curious, what was your inspiration for the show?
يعني معانا واقع يعني.
So this is kind of inspired from the reality, from what's going on around, either in this society or around the world. I saw other hand there.
Yeah.
Before.
I was going to ask the same question.
On everyone's mind.
Ask it again, maybe we'll change the answer.
So how long has the company been doing theater?
That's more of Zakaia.
This is our 6th season. So basically, I started the company as a result of doing my master's in theatre, and I needed a product, and it was either, my decision was, do I just do a one-off show, and sort of, that's it, or do I try and start something that's more ongoing? So the company was started primarily to stage Arab theatre, yeah, but so far we've been doing Emirati theatre, which obviously is very important since we're in the Emirates. Let me see. So I started it because of that. So this is our 6th show. Carlos has been in a few of our productions as well. As these very, the chairs are missing. The chairs. These chairs have been in every show that we've done. They've even got a mention on our website.
That's part of the cast.
Yes, they are. They very much are. And the chair's owner is finally here tonight to take them home.
There was a question.
So I know, because Zakaia just said I've worked with you guys before, that Zakaia often changes a lot of what...
I don't at all.
Yeah. But she plays around with the script and makes it different. So I just really want to know, because I know that Saleh is very accepting and welcoming of the changes, but I want to know, how does that feel to see the play being taken by somebody who has a completely maybe different view?
I don't know.
He's going to say no, he hates it.
He's completely no longer alive.
كانت المرأة حقيقية وصادقة يعني في الطرح، يعني بالعكس يعني هي تقيدت النص كاملا يعني كما هو بالضبط يعني بالعكس يعمل قراءة أخرى بدون شك.
What he uploaded in Zakaia is kind of her honesty, her kind of belief in the script. And while the script's still the same, almost the same translation, but she added another kind of interpretation, another dimension to how the script is understood. Yeah, and as an Arabic person, I can see that the work between both worlds.
I have a question for the cast. So for you, how the scene and how did you train and to get this all inspiration, and it was top-notch.
Thank you.
So how many times did you, Zakaia train you or reveal?
Make it sound like how many times she brought you here, and trained you.
She's my professor, though.
Okay, better put it this way.
Well, we've been rehearsing for about 8 weeks. According to Zakaia, it just takes enough, just about 6 weeks. We told her she was crazy. She said, okay, I'll give you 2 extra weeks. But yeah, this is a great script. I mean, personally, I really enjoyed the script. I don't know, I think maybe the leads should say about how they felt.
I think the only thing I would add would be that you said, how do we get into the characters? She would speak to us about who our characters were and get us into that kind of mindset. So, listen, Fiona, you're working and you're making all this money, and he's just sitting at home, and that gets me angry. And I just think, okay, so how would I do this? And so that's just, and then you have to just kind of keep living that all the time for the time that we're rehearsing.
For me, I went through a lot with the character, because I was like, I think I want to play her like this, and then 4 weeks into the rehearsal, I was like, I think I'm going to play her like this, and then it was only until I put on the costume, and I was like, she came to life for me. I don't know about you, but that's what I thought was the costume. But I think the chorus had, the most challenging part, because they really had to come together as an ensemble, whereas the three of us were lucky if we messed up, nobody really knew. Well, they did a good job. Thank you.
Yeah, one thing I like Zakaia used to do after every rehearsal, especially the one toward the weekend, is ask me questions. How do you think you're gonna bring light and dark into your character? And then go through the weekend and think about it. And I discovered the power of observation. You start noticing people around you that might act like the character you have, and you try to, okay, if I say that, if I do that, if I react like that, probably. And every rehearsal, I will try something new until it kind of you grab the gist of the character. Yeah.
And I guess what's important for me is that I don't want to be too directorial in saying your character needs to be like this, because they know their characters way better than I know their characters. For me, it's the overall effect that I'm looking at. So I try to give them enough freedom to play with things. And I always just say to them, you know, if you do something and I don't yell at you, well then I like it. So keep doing it, you know. Yeah. I don't yell at them.
There is that lady back there. Yeah. Yeah.
I have a question for the playwright.
Sorry for?
I have a question for the playwright.
Okay.
شو أصعب شيء واجهته في مرحلة الكتابة؟
لحظة حبيبتي عيدي.
شو أصعب شيء واجهته في مرحلة الكتابة؟
هذا أصعب شيء واجهته طبعا هذا مدة سنة كاملة.
Translate to English first and the rest of it.
Let him speak and I will translate.
Yeah.
So he wrote it for a year. She is asking what's kind of the challenging during writing the script, and part of his answer, or the initiating's answer, is saying it has been for a year writing the answer. Yeah? And how he overcome these challenges. وكيف تغلب على الصعوبات؟
صعوبات الكتابة يعني؟ لا أنا محترف كتابة يعني.
The English people understood that too.
بس المراد بينجوا في هذا السوشيال هالسوسايتي.
لا المراد هو منتصر.
منتصر أنا أشوفه منتصر.
منتصر هو يحرك المسألة كلها يعني.
I was asking when Murad will be surviving in this crucial life, and he said he will be the winner, and he is the.
انتصر عليه. انتصر علينا. مراد انتصر على القيم المرحلة. مش ما اشترى عليه.
So maybe this is the question is I want to ask him, what are the value you're looking for through the script? PM
أنا حبيبي ما أنا عندما أكتب ما أحط قيم يعني أنا أتجرد من القيم أنا إنسان يعني أتجرد من القيم أكتب للإلهام يعني تداعيات يعني ما تأتي الكتابة إن تحط 1 زائد 1 يساوي 2 هي الكتاب تداعيات يعني أنت تمشي في الشارع تخيل الشخصيات تتكلم عن الشخصيات في الحياة يعني مو معقولة مش في عملية تكنيك ولا يتعلم في الأكاديمية ما يتعلم هذا الكتابة يعني لو كان تعلم كان خلقنا شكسبير آخر ما تتعلم تأتي إلهامية يعني تأتي بعلاقتك مع الواقع ومعاناتك مع المجتمع.
And the answer is writing is not a kind of a rigorous, exact science where you say, okay, I want to talk about these values and it's about the story. It's mostly kind of an inspiration. You feel it at the moment you see it in reality around you.
يعني الكاتب يحمل هم يحمل قضية ومع كل إنسان طبيعي.
The writer is not a natural person.
يعيش في غربة دائما في وطنه.
He's a kind of a stranger even in his own country. Well, I saw the lady over there. Yeah. Thank you.
And the fact that he's giving it to an audience of mixed cultures and everything, we pretty well understood exactly what he was talking across cultures. It's spread across.
تشكر في كتابة طرحك انه شيء لا يخص فقط الثقافة المحلية بل كل الثقافات على مستوى
هي قراءة ليست الكاتب هو مجموعة قراءات مطلع كثيرة وهموم مطلع ويأتي هكذا. هي المشكلة الأساسية في النص هذا هو ظل ماخذ التوتش على النقطة نفسها ما غادرها حد النهاية ما غادرها نقطة الغيرة العلاقة اللي هي هذا بالنسبة للنص يعني. الحافظ على النقطة على البوكس نفسه. هذا تأتي من قراءات. تأتي من قراءات طلعت
I mean, the answer is around that mostly the writer will have reading, not just to his own culture or his own the civilization that he descends from, and also the humane side in most of the writers. And he's talking about this script particularly. The script is kind of chasing that issue of jealousy, of the complex relationship between Lamis and Murad, as you have seen.
بداية ما يرسم
Yeah.
لحد النهاية هو خمم النص حول عليها يعني هذا ميزة النصوص ما تفرع ما راح باتجاه الغنائية ما راح باتجاه الغنائية
that it didn't go to other kind of other issues. It's focused on the issue and chase it throughout the whole.
اشتغل على الفلسفة على فلسفة اشتغل على فلسفة الشخصيات فلسفة الغيرة نفسها اشتغل عليها. لماذا لا تغار هو يغار؟ هنا اشتغل على على سيكولوجيا.
And also the other side of the script that it kind of I would say magnify the psychology of the characters. How it's one issue, yes, but then how each one of these characters observe it, how they react to it, what's their input.
I have one more quick question just
For the cast, okay.
Through your experiences of maybe working in different seasons, or maybe just this one, how do you feel it prepares you for future productions? Whether you go out on your own or venture out, how has this experience here, built your character or your...
Don't piss off Zakaia.
Oh my God. Never working with him again.
And one thing
where could this take you from here? Like once you leave Abu Dhabi or wherever, how do you feel you've grown as an actor through your experiences here? For any of you.
I think when you work on a kind of a more abstract script in a different culture, in a different in a different language, it's translation, and so I think it makes you more comfortable doing anything else. And I think like personally, I've done indie theater or small play groups or whatever elsewhere, and it just, if I move around outside of Abu Dhabi or whatever, it just makes me more comfortable to just go and join, and I can kind of do anything, not anything, but I can do a lot more than I thought I could when you work with something like this and with a group like this and with a director like this who's asks a lot of you but also gives you a lot in return, you know what I mean? It's I don't know, it's just a great experience.
For me, I felt that I have issues moving around. I have friends in the audience who will attest to this because I refuse to move around, but this is the one play where I literally launch myself off the stage into the audience, jumping around and screaming. Screaming's not an issue, but jumping around was an issue. One of the things that this play kind of proved to me from a personal level that I could do something that if I actually put my mind to it, and I actually could do it really well, and be really that crazy, aggressive monster. That's kind of how I saw myself evolving for that particular character. So yeah, for me, that's the experience. That if I actually pushed myself, like Zakaia had to push me into doing that, and a lot of people had. We all get pushed into doing these weird, horrible things that we don't like. I don't like to be the person that pushes someone to go choke someone.
And yet she did it so naturally.
But that's not me as a person. But to be able to do something like that, to put on that character and live that character, even if it was for that 1.5 hours, that was something that. Okay, so I've learned something really, really new about myself, and yeah, I know that I can take that further, or take that learning experience further and learn whatever else I want to learn. So that was my experience.
Now, on kind of one thing also I see in this play is how nice to let go and not to be angry. Because after every performance, I feel exhausted of being angry. So, you kind of clinch and you stay. So yeah, this is kind of and Zakaia said that to me kind of it confirmed what I thought is theater needs a lot of commitment, a lot of focus. You live with the character more. I have cinema experience. It's very different. You say a few seconds and then you go, you be yourself. And then you come back to the character. Well, in the theater, you are with that character the whole time. Yeah. Which kind of teach you something, sharpen your skills. So even if you're thinking in acting and want to go into the TV or cinema direction, still the theater is the great way to sharpen your skills.
Priya wants to say something.
Oh, go on, Priya. She was
a very shy person, I'm sorry. And I'm doing this.
Will that walk? I mean.
Maybe she has to do the walk.
Exactly.
So in my future, I'm not pursuing theater in specific, so just any other performances that I'm going to do. What I realized is that I feel like in the end, like, even though we make all these types of groups in our lives, we're all still one soul. And I realize like, I'm way younger. Not way younger. Y'all are young.
Yeah,
I'm quite younger than, I just graduated, so I'm quite younger than everybody here. And I realize like, no matter what type of person you are, you can click with everybody. Like they're literally my family over the course of 7 weeks. She was my teacher for a good 4 years, but then everybody else. So it shows that you can kind of click with everybody now, no matter what opportunities I'm given, regardless of who's in the group. I'll go for it because in the end we're all the same, you know. So.
Okay. There was hands over there.
Maggie had something.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Maggie. Go ahead. Go ahead, Maggie.
Yeah. Actually, I'm known to be a very shy person in reality.
She really is.
So the idea of coming and like shouting at your faces, guys, punching at you, and that kind of scream. I wouldn't imagine myself doing such thing, to be honest. So working in theater has taught me a lot of things and learned how to get more strength and be more comfortable. And thanks to these guys and thanks to Zakaia, I've learned such a great thing. And actually it helped me in real life and my job. So thank you guys.
Good job.
For me personally, what I love is when I have because I do have these crazy ideas, right, Carlos? Yeah. And then I'll come to a rehearsal and say, I want it done like this. And the look of horror, abject horror on every single face. And I'm like, no, it's going to look good. But it's only going to look good if you sell it. So that's how I wheedle my way around.
No politics.
But I think they did an awesome job because, especially, being in the chorus isn't easy because you've got to be focused the entire time. Like with the principals, you get a chance to go off and do all that kind of stuff. Also, as someone said, if you make a mistake in dialogue, it's easier to cover. But when they make a mistake, they've got to really, if they're going to stuff up, they've got to stuff up in unison, don't they? All 5 of them together. So it is, I think that it's difficult being a chorus member, and I think that Jill did really, really well. Thank you.
Yeah, you did well. Yeah.
Sorry, we've been waiting for a long time.
No, it's fine. I wanted to ask, originally I was going to ask playwright, but I feel like it may be a question for everybody. So the theater company, he founded a theater company in 1977. And I was wondering how it felt to have the responsibility to be one of the pioneers of theater in your country, and how you can carry that on your shoulders, and what you would like to do if you had the chance to make your people happy with that. And I guess the question can go for everybody else, because you guys are really being entrepreneurs. So if you could leave something behind, what would that be?
A warm theatre.
Before I forget, let me translate so then. I want to know. 77 بدأت أول شركة مسرحية كنت موال المسرح في الإمارات يعني هذا نوع من المسؤولية. فكيف how sorry, you're saying that being a kind of one of the first in what's the reward? Is it responsible?
Yeah, being having the responsibility to create a
yeah.
program in the country.
هذا الحجم من المسؤولية إن الناس تنظر لك والناس تطلع إلى عملك أو تمشي على نظام كيف كان؟
طبعا هذا شغل مؤسسات يعني شغل يعني انا اكتب واروح. ممكن تقول المؤسسات تدرس الكلام انا القي كتاب واروح. بس المؤسسات هي تتبنى هذا. اذا هي بكره تسمي شارع باسمي ممكن ما تسمي شارع ولا تسمي حتى يعني مش تلقي كتبي. ما هي قضيه مش قضيه المؤسسات تبني هذا المساله يعني ليس فرض.
He was smart. He left it to the institutions to do that. Well, he's saying, I did my part. I was very kind of responsible for my part of writing, developing the script, and also cooperating with the right institutions within the Emirates, the Abu Dhabi Emirates, to kind of lead that way. So in this way, it's mostly kind of, it's a move rather than a person, you know. It's an energy moving rather than one person.
المفروض هي المؤسسات تتبنى هذا الاعمال يعني درس ولا احد علم كل شغل اجتهاد شخصي مع الاسف يعني ضد 77 هي نفس القضيه يعني انحج منذ 77 لحد الان قضيه هي مؤسسات تتبنى ثقافيه وليس فرد.
And then he lighted the issue that there should be more kind of contribution from the cultural institution to, like, if there's an individual who's a writer and he's kind of very, very inspirational, it need to be fostered, it need to be kind of encouraged, and also these same institution are the one who's responsible for creating that move, not the individuals.
بالعكس انت تحارب يا رجل يعني تحارب فكرك هذا يحارب يعني مش قضيه. القضيه هذه قضيه جوهريه كثير يعني انت مبدع في يعني ما ادري اتكلم في هذا النقطه لان القضايا حساسه ولكن يعني كمبدع.
Well, Addison has challenges. All the genius.
It's a bit sensitive because if you have a creative mind, such an institution will not let you do what you ever want to do, let's say. And if he write certain things and a lot of stuff, they will ask you to bring the script certain places and you cannot publish it if it's not in their way. If I will sound materialized.
Again, Addison has challenges.
بالضبط. فيعني here you cannot do it like in. And this is amazing, but yeah.
You have a question yourself, right?
بس انا قلت هذه الفتره بحياتي من 77 لما اقسم مسرح شيء لما اقسم ابدا لا اقسم منه ماديا هذا المسرح ابدا يعني من 77 يا رجل.
So one last question.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I'm cold.
Yeah.
The gentleman over there. Yeah.
Well, the audition process was quite interesting. Let me see. Basically, I said, yeah, I want you, and you. No, I didn't really. We did have auditions, and we were a little bit behind the 8 ball because a couple of people that had initially said that they'd be in the play, then one person moved to Dubai and all this kind of stuff, and it sort of put us behind a little bit. So gradually we got the full cast, but I think Perry, you were Sherry and Perry, you were the last two to join us, weren't you? Yeah. And that was Noreen brought you guys in because we were a little bit light on chorus for a while there. And I'd called for another audition, but then Noreen said, "Oh, I know some people that are interested." So it was like, "Bring them on board," wasn't it? Just like that, yeah. Normally we advertise auditions on our website and on our Facebook group, and anybody can come to auditions. So that's generally the way it is. And talking about auditions, like my segue, let me see, Short and Sweet Abu Dhabi is going to be staged at NYU AD on the 19th and 20th of January, and we're going to have auditions, an information night, and auditions here in this very, very warm place. I will leave all the windows open to make sure it's warm for people. But that's going to be next Wednesday, starting at 8 o'clock. So I think that's Wednesday the 8th, isn't it? So if you're interested in doing Short and Sweet, because it's a fabulously fun thing, it's the biggest short play festival in the world, and we get to do it at a really cool place with really cool people, really cool tech people and everything. So do come along, okay? It's well worth doing it. And I think that, any more questions, or should we call that a night? Let's call it a night. Quite an important concept.
Aren't you supposed to be in Egypt?